Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we killed some side beetles, went down a pit and died to a bunch of old people with daggers and a desire to kick my nuts. After we reloaded, we killed them instead. Grabbed a bunch of mushrooms, and then worked our way to the Hanging Rat, where we met Azif, we met Coral, and we met Ethan Langford again. From Langford, we stole this strange medallion. A medallion made out of super steel. Its proximity invokes memories of different times. From Coral, we picked up a Hopperfoot charm, and from Azif, we were led to that empty chasm where he opened up our mind to see what was hidden here. A strangely shaped ship, it would seem, of some sort, within this giant crystal, and we have joined Oculus. We'll ask Azif about the next quest he has for us in the future. At the moment, my plan is to head on over to the Lost Vault in order to give that place a proper explore. So, to that end, but before we begin, here's our character again, just in case you guys have forgotten. Level 24. Our highest stats are Dex, Agility, and Intelligence, all tied with an 8, which is not in min-max character build, but I'm having lots of fun with this so far. Our skills, just in case you guys once again have forgotten what we have been putting points into. We are a hybrid character. Our damage abilities are melee, in which case we use a spear for the most part, although we are using a energy-emitted dagger, and metathermics, although occasionally we use temporal manipulation to do damage to bots. Here's all our feats. You guys can, of course, pause the game to look at them and write them down in case you want to try this build yourself. Not that I would recommend it, but it is fun. And our current specializations. Alright, viewer. So, I've got some stuff that needs to be stored in our home. So, we also want to pick up a few pieces of gear to explore the Lost Vault. So, let's go ahead and have some juice. And then we will rift back home after we attune ourselves to this rift. I like that no one here is too concerned that there's a rift right inside this facility. Alright, let's go ahead and do some of this, I guess, on screen. So all of the unbroken down bits for biology is put there. Do I have anything in this shelf? Should move my weaponry down here. Okay, that should be good there. Oops, forgot the needles. They go in this locker. Over here, we can put into this our electric scraps, seeker lens. Then we have another shield bit. It goes here. I have another shield bit I just saw. We can put that away too. Yes, I have to sort everything as I put it into my shelves. Yes, it is wasting the juice's power, but we've got plenty of juices, so I'm not too concerned. Okay. I think that's everything. Let's leave some of these grenades behind. Nets. These are trash. My throwing is not good enough to make use of them. While we're here, we should properly prepare to explore the Lost Vault. The Lost Vault is going to want you, if you want to give it a full explore, to have the ability to actually do a bit of stat increases, as it were. we're going to want to go back to Southgate Station briefly and see if they have cave hopper boots there. Or I guess we could make our own. Well, or can I? I don't have any cave hopper leather lying around. What's weighing me down so much, by the way? Oh, probably some of the... Yeah, lots of repair kits. Okay. Let's go to the Merchant District. Can just leave some trash here that I'm carrying around. I don't want those. I kind of like the 125% zoom in rate. Alright, so we will leave behind most of these, or half of those. I guess we can leave behind half of all our repair kits. Right, we will need electrical repair kits in the future. Okay. Oh, wait, I have another Omnitool? Let's just leave that behind. The nets. Nets are garbage. We'll just leave them here with all the other trash. Alright, so we need cave hopper steaks, eel sandwiches. We have a mushroom salad. We're going to want another one of them if we can get one. Let's go to Southgate Station next. We might be able to pick up some cave hopper boots here. Actually, we can pick up the cave hopper leather from Quentin. So why don't we do that? Because he'll have something to tell us about the dude, if I recall correctly. That friend of yours, dude, he's quite an unusual character. Oh, yes, tell me about it. He arrived here not too long after you, and I spoke. Can't say he had quite a wholesome appearance, but he was polite. We had a bit of an argument over him wanting to pay me in brew, but we sorted that out somehow. However, what I found most baffling was his departure. After picking up the package, he went inside the storage room. I saw him and yelled to him that it's not where the elevator is, but he still went inside. Brett and I checked the storage room, but he wasn't there. Ah, you see, he was pulling a prank on us. Must have. There's no other exit from that room. Your friend is surely... odd. Yes. Prank. Dude's a prankster at heart. Yes. Anyway, there was something I wanted to ask you. Okay. You know, we can still learn that cryostasis ability from Quentin. Can't we? I'm not moving over to Frost. Let's trade. So we can buy a quality 36 cave hopper from him. It's not a bad one, actually. Let's take it. And then, if all I'm going to do is make boots, then no, that's what I should do. We could make tabby boots out of these. Oh. Okay, well, we need souls, so let's go back home. Actually, let's go to the dude's place first. And check if he has more juice. Hey, dude, more juice? He has 4 juice. Okay, let's buy all 4. This way I'm not panicking about running out of juice while we're inside the Lost Vault. Assuming, of course, we can get into the Lost Vault. I need to pick up the perception goggles, so we should do that too. Souls are not in this room. They are in this room. The tabby boots increase our agility by 1. Well, let's just make them. That's all I really care about. And the goggles. Where are the goggles? I think they're here. Yes, +1 perception. And we have enough carry capacity that we can get out of here, I think. I wouldn't mind having more... Oh, mushroom stew. Back to Southgate Station? Let's check with Arlene really quick and see if she's selling more. Arlene, hello. She's not. She is selling, though, another more cave hopper steak, so I'm going to buy 2 of these from her. Wow, only 200. Really? Okay. I thought it'd be more expensive for that. Where else would have mushroom stew? Well, it's not likely to have it, but we could go to Rail Crossing to deal with some of the dudes and our escapades, as it were. And talk with the merchant there. You know, no, he's not going to have anything. Let's go to Junkyard. I should have done this off-screen, viewer. I apologize. But I want +1 more perception for when we're inside the Lost Vault. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, that stinks. I guess I'll buy 1 more of each of these, just to be safe. Actually, we have mushroom soup, if it comes down to it, Tim. Why don't you just go back to your home and just grab some of that? I tend to hold on to way too many consumables in this game, and I use them regularly, but I hold on to is the wrong way to phrase it. I end up buying too many of them. Yeah, I have 6 in here. Let's take 3 more with us. Now, of course, there's always the chance that I can't see the thing I need to see. I'm hoping that innate perception is enough. It might not be, right? This increased my perception. Yeah, well, some more perception. We can get more perception for a very brief amount of time if we have marsh honey. I believe that improves your perception by 2. I think. Okay, I've got everything I think I can have with me. We'll have some of that mushroom salad. And we didn't get all the mine shrooms from this area, so let's handle that. Oh, okay. There's a Death Stalker or something over there. I do want to explore that area, but that's for a later episode. The Lost Vault is this episode. We will need to fight some boars and pigs on the way there. I saw the other ones. Oh my goodness, shame that wasn't on a warthog. That's nice. We pain suppressed that one. Uncanny dodge. I pain suppressed. Incapacitated that one. Ooh, nice critical, Tim. I'm probably going to leave the creature bit someplace else because I want more carry capacity for the vault itself. We will, though, grab this red dream mushroom. Isn't there some remains here? No, nothing, no place to store the remains. We'll leave them in the same place that I leave the carapaces in here, because we have to clear this area of side beetles yet again. We've done this so often now. Let's start by trying to set them on fire. I'll take a kill. I think you're too far away for this. We can use sprint. And we'll need to. I think 3 was enough to kill one. It is. Ooh, hello, big guy. One more turn on that. I don't like how they're positioned. Let's slow down this Goliaths. And the other one. Good. Now that they've split up, can kill that one. Fantastic critical hit. And down it goes. No problem. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and use some inhalant. And we'll leave all this stuff in a barrel. Outside here. We can pick up whatever we have room to still pick up when we're leaving the Lost Vault. Assuming we can make it inside. Oh my goodness. We have a 94 beetle carapace, a 76, and a bunch of lower level ones. We have a 90 and a 27 here. Oh, 63 pig leather. This is probably one of the best pig leather we can get before we get a jet ski. Still, it's best that we just leave it here, right? It weighs 4 pounds? 6 pounds, yeah. We're gonna leave it here. Okay. Let's visit the Lost Vault. The juice is actually still in effect, too. That's wonderful. Been a while since we've been here. Hello, Lost Vault Trader. What are you selling? Let's trade. He is buying 3 medicines. One metal armor. Interesting. We don't have any of that. He's buying foodstuffs. I didn't bring a whole lot with me. That's interesting. He sells entropic recurrence. A muzzle brake. I bought one of those earlier. Okay, let's just do this while the juice is still in effect, Tim. A 7 perception is not high enough to see this. If it's not high enough with our goggles on, viewer, I apologize, but we're not finding the entrance to this place. I'm pretty sure it was here. Alright, that stinks. So even though we have a... Oh, 8 perception. That's not high enough. We need a 9 or a 10 to see the entrance into this location. If I throw the power switch... Nothing happens. We can't open that door without enraging him. And we don't have hacking, so we're not entering that place. We could let the pigs out. Maybe they chase the pigs. We could get inside very quickly. I can't believe an 8 perception isn't high enough to see this. It's right here. So the only way we would notice it is by having marsh honey. Something we're not going to have for another, like, 40 episodes. And the Lost Vault's gear is mid to high level. I would like to have it. So let's see if we can maybe let the pigs out. The pig! The pig! Don't let it get away! It's not what I want. The keycard is. Oh, we can't interact with that while they're here. Oh no! I may have let the jittery pig out. Oh, here goes the fat pig. Oh, okay. We can head in, even though they're distracted. Okay, oh holy crap, so there is another way to get into the vault. And that doesn't require any perception. So I did all that work for nothing. As it were. Okay, that's acceptable though, in the end. Wonder what the power box is for. Guess we'll find out. I kind of want them to go back to their normal state though. So I'm going to leave, come back, and see if they do that. I don't want them walking the pig back, and for them to see me in the Lost Vault, or for the Lost Vault door to be open. Okay, they have no reaction to what we just did. And we're just barely outside of his line of sight. Now, I don't know why they don't hear the door opening and come to investigate, but I'm glad they don't. We did leave a handful of things here, but I was more interested in escaping the room kind of as quickly as I could. Since I didn't want them to walk the pig back. So we could have come here earlier. How about that? I'm surprised this doesn't take any lock-picking to open that gate. I guess they're not really worried about... Not really worried about it. About some stranger opening up. Probably not many people are willing to come out to the Lost Vault. Let's have some juice to get us plus 1 more perception. Now let's head on over. The Lost Vault is flooded, and everyone knows you're not allowed to step foot into water or you're eaten by the horrific blood squids that are in this. So there's no swimming for us. If we want to make it across these, we're going to have to, jump. Some jumps require greater agility. Most in here do not. There will be hostiles around. Discovered a first aid box with my perception. Health hypos, bandage, and a psi booster. 8 dex is enough to reach into this area and grab a laser pistol and a fusion cell. Two plasma cells and a phase gun. Alas, we are not using guns. We will just sell that. And we can't... It is also, unfortunately... We don't need this on. It is a energy weapon, so it cannot be refurbished or anything of the sort. 11 agility! I came here expecting 10 agility to be the highest, not 11. We will not get an 11 agility, not without a very specific drug. Or, sorry, drink that we have to acquire. So this is going to be off limits to us, what's over here. We can hear plasma bots somewhere around here, too. Thankfully, we weren't annihilated by this plasma sentry. We're going to need at least one more of those. Probably 2 more. Let's see if 6 are enough to detonate, to destroy the plasma sentry. No! How many does it have left? 5 hit points. I forgot it does have some resistance, I believe, to the mechanical damage we're inflicting on it. Guess we should, by the way, have worn these goggles. In this safe area. So as you can see, we need 9 dexterity to loot those shelves. We need a 11 agility to make it over this. You need a decent perception to find the secrets in this location, and we'll also need a decent strength to push some barrels over to make it over onto this side. I think a 10 or 11 is what we need. I like this, and this is one of the areas I had meant to do to utilize in a tutorial for Underrail. To show that all your stats are somewhat important in the game. And that you can be penalized by lowering your stats because you might miss out on some of this stuff. I think we wait for that bot to come back. Oh, oh, oh! It's using an amplified shield, I'm pretty sure, given how red it is. Well, we've got 2 of these to go through. And I don't think we're allowed to hop in combat. I'm pretty sure we can't. So we're going to use temporal distortion to deal with these. You can see me from there. Okay, that's gonna have to be okay, I guess. Let's see if I am allowed. We can jump over. Then we can get close to this thing. That would normally be terrifying, but I can get around you. 4 plasma cells on that one bot. That made this excursion worth it all on its own. Now, so far we haven't found anything... Well, actually, no, we did find some good stuff, right? Level 17 laser pistol and a phase gun. A rare phase technology energy pistol, useful for quickly burning through defensive energy shields. Legend has it that there are also large cannons equipped with this technology that were used back in the day to bust through powerful energy barriers, protecting technologically advanced communities. You can hear another plasma bot walking around. We have the decks for this. Let's loot the things we can loot. We should also put on this while we're walking around. High efficiency energy converter. So a oh, okay, we'll take a look at that. That's useful for a shield. A plasma micro discharger. Sonic headframe frame and a shield capacitor. I don't want to get seen by that one. Maybe actually we do. Uh-oh. Not have to use sprint to get away, though, Tim. That's actually going to hurt you. Oh, we can just hide around the corner. That's fine. Very good. 10 decks, 9 decks. We'll have the decks for those, but we'll come back for them when I'm convinced that we haven't found all the secrets in this area with our higher perception. Oh, okay, we found one here with a perception of 7. 116 circular wave amplifier. If you want to make an amplified shield, that would be useful for that. A shield emitter and a shock bolt blueprint. A scope and a strange comm device. We already have all those oddities. Another level 78 shield emitter. And a level 75 plasma discharger. We'll search the shelves after we're done searching this place. Let's get this over with. I know there's a giant industrial war bot around the corner here. There it is. Don't know why I had to get so close to it, though. Oh, you know what? We're going to be immune to that. Our armor is super resistant to flame. You can go ahead and flamethrow me all you want, bot. I think it has a melee weapon. Let's use Uncanny Dodge. It must have a melee weapon if it's just charging me. We can stun it for a round. Okay, put this back on. Any secrets in here? Lots of bullets, we'll just sell those. Oh, frag launcher grenades. Oh, and the grenade launcher. We just bought this last episode. Doesn't that figure? Super steel refining data. Nice. This drive contains data on a single technique of super steel refining. While not included here, it is implied that there are other known techniques developed by Biocorp and other super corporations. What does this guy have on him? 16 bucks, pistol and submachine gun technical manuals, so we can turn that in. A decent anti-thermic insulated anti-rifle overcoat, some soles, foam padding, decent pistol, some bullets. You can still carry quite a bit more stuff. Telekinetic grounding. I don't know what that does, but it's not for us. Psychokinesis. Metal armor. We will just break that down right now for bits. It weighs too much, and it's not worth repairing that one. The helmet also is not worth holding on to. Nothing in these weapon lockers. Locked weapon locker. We've got the lockpick for that. A crossbow. Might be worth repairing. Those boots can stay. Actually, what's their stealth increase? No, they can stay. We can make ourselves better boots. Marauder is going to be broken down. Galvanic anti-rival overcoat, worth selling. We're getting filled up on space. Nothing in the barrel today. Okay, so we've searched most of this area. Our perception food is about to expire. We don't need more metal. I can just buy it from Leonie if I feel the need to make things out of metal. We don't need gasoline. I don't need any of those items either. Gladly take 2 more desaturated sonic inhalants. Take more boot or armor, lower level armor components. Okay, so I cannot get a 10 dex, not unless I come back here with a certain drink. We can get a 9 dex though with an eel sandwich. Right, none of the drugs I currently have increase my dex by any points, with the exception of an eel sandwich. Was wearing our goggles for that entire battle. High frequency shield emitter from that one, so we'll just vendor that. Two plasma cores, worth taking. A medium frequency shield modulator. Oh, modulators, Tim. They're more crafting components. The medium one was very low level. The low one was 129. And 108 for both plasma cores. Oh, God! You jerk! Glad it didn't kill us. I hadn't saved the game since we walked in here. Please hit this with the spell. Can you not? You cannot. Even though you think you can. Can we jump across? No. Here we can't jump across here. We need to be able to interact with a box. Yeah, something like that to allow us to jump over. So we are, unfortunately, going to have to play hide-and-go-seek with this. 2 more of these should do it in. That was a fantastic ambush, Stig. I approve. I approve. We're taking everything that's a craftable, since it spares me the effort of buying them, and we can make some decent gear. Nothing I'll use. Nothing that's our level. But still worth quite a bit if we do decide to vendor it, which of course we will do. Set 11 strength! Ah! Okay. Also here in 11 strength. Well, we can get an 11 strength, I think. I brought enough stuff for an 11 strength. Let's heal ourselves up first. So, I didn't bring it. Can we get it with what I have? I didn't bring any Rat Hound barbecue, and I should have brought every type of food that increases my statistics. Okay, so I didn't bring a Rat Hound barbecue. Our strength is 6. We need to improve it 5. No. We have to come back. We'll have to come back. Alright then. That sucks. And there's nothing I can do about this 11 agility no matter what I want to do. We just don't have 11 agility to make that leap. We have an 8 agility. We can get plus 2 more. 1 for the boots, 1 for the food. Cave Hopper armor. Does Cave Hopper armor give us 1 more agility? I can't remember. We will check. Just in case anyone cares. I think you're buying bullets, right? So we can sell you all the bullets we picked up from in there. And he's not selling any Cave Hopper leather that I can see. So let's have more juice. Actually, we can wait a little bit to do that until we're closer to Oculus. I said I wanted these. Let's take all this back. We'll go back to our house, leave a bunch of this stuff stored there, and then come back. You can also go to Quinton and buy more Cave Hopper leather for armor, on the off chance that... I should have killed these before. If I take any of that, I'm overburdened. Actually, I could put on our belt. Oh, let's do it. There we go. Take whatever they have. Bring it back with us. Put on this. Hopefully the side beetles haven't respawned in this area, especially not when we come back from Oculus. Or we'll have to clear them to make room back to get back to the vault. That's a hanging rat. It's not where we want to be. Actually, you don't have to clear them. We can use our agility to hop over the river and just avoid them. Like the Oculus has its own unique theme to it, too. And it sounds rather ominous. Speaking of that, I was trying to figure out when to hit record on the heavy-duty intro screen. And it's tricky. Normally, I like there being some sort of sound or a little interlude that indicates where we are. Like something thematic to listen to before we actually hit record to let you know it's Underrail. But there's nothing that really stands out to me for the heavy-duty introduction there. It's just a little creepy, but there's nothing that really makes it sound like we're playing Underrail together. So I don't quite know what to do about that yet. Okay. Let's see. We have some burr poison. We will be making poisons, by the way, viewer, and a part of me is tempted to take the hypertoxicity feat when we are leveling up, about level 28 or so. It will double the damage of our poisons, but I also know that we probably don't need it. We're just going to be slaughtering everything. By the time our poisons would have worked on the creatures we will have been fighting, they'll already be dead, most likely. Oh, plasma discharges for plasma grenades. 128 energy converter. That is a very respectable energy converter. I'm always torn on whether to make shields with conservative capacitors, shield capacitors, to reduce the dissipation rate, or to just make an efficient shield, which is arguably the best type of shield you can make, since it absorbs a ton more energy. I'm pretty good on managing the shield, turning it off when I don't need it, but I do like being able to leave it on just in case. Reloader goes here. We have another normal scope. Oh, I have another scope with me. It's too late. We've come too far. Let's put this with our armor. This whatever this is. There we go. All right, and I think. Wait, we are still horrifically overburdened. What's with? Oh, all the armor we picked up. Okay, so most of this can be left to sell when we're done with this episode. Put it in the merchant barrel. We no longer need that equipped. Okay, so you wanted Quentin for more cave hopper. More cave hopper leather. That's back to Southgate Station. And Rat Hound Barbecue. Don't forget the Rat Hound Barbecue. Since we're in Southgate Station, we'll see if any's for sale here. But I do have some back at my house. Quentin, let's see. So that was to make leather armor. It does improve our agility by 1. Okay, so we can wear some armor to get us across that leap. then I want the cantina. She normally has Rat Hound barbecue, but she often has mushroom salad, and I don't remember what she had last time I was here. She does have some of this. We'll take 2 just to be safe. Let's see, as long as I'm here doing this sort of thing, let's make some repair kits. How's our spear? Oh, they could use a repair now. And could use another. Our armor could use some. And then we go back. And we do this again. My mind's thinking, or racking itself to think, is there any way to get another dexterity point? But I'm unaware of any pieces of armor that grant you dexterity. There's no, like, gloves or the like in the game that would do so as a hotkey item. And there's no armor or boots that would do so either. Uh-oh. The lake poppy's back. That means our timing of the side beetles. The side beetles are almost back, but not quite back. Plants respawn a little faster than the creatures will in areas they're within. We could have ran and grabbed that lake poppy, but I want to get back to the Lost Vault and do this as quicker as possible. Thankfully, we killed these side beetles just recently, so they should not be threatening to come back yet. Yep, and the lake poppy here is not back either. Haven't saved at all yet this episode. I'm surprised these two don't just blame you for letting the pig out and yell at you. But I'm glad they didn't. I don't really like fighting these two, though it's easy enough to kill them. Alright, so what do we do first? Let's do the strength thing first. Actually, the agility would be best. Maybe. Alright, so let's have our cave hopper steak. And then we can equip our very low level, but gives us 11 agility armor. Oh, did I bring it with me, by the way? We did. I meant to show you last episode, but I didn't have a good reason to utilize it. We do here. Let's use our spying endoscope. This is used to shove it through keyholes in doors to see what's on the other side of them. There we go. And we see no hostiles there. And I see nothing hidden either. So that lets you avoid the door trick to see what's on the other side of a door. But alas, if you do want to fight what's over there, you still need to use the door trick so you're not penalized. And I know there's a secret in this room. Well, I think there is, at least. Aegis. A defensive drug. If I put on my goggles, can we see it? Traps. That's a decent regenerative vest. quality 100. +1 perception goggles. How about it? And at full durability, which makes it better than mine. And the locked locker. .133 sturdy vest. Very good. 2 lockpicks. Nothing in that locker. And more canned food in the kitchen cabinet. Do we? Yes, we do. So let's go ahead and have mushroom salad and see if an 8 perception is enough to see what's over here. It is not. Alright then. Where's our endoscope? Pretty sure there's a droid or a bot on the other side of this door, which is on patrol. I'm fairly certain there is. So we're going to use the door trick here. Or it's just standing there, just outside of view of my endoscopic thingamajigger. Oh no, it is on patrol. Hello, bot! You were just standing over there at the start. That will kill you. Darn it! I wanted the recurrence to kill. Okay, whatever. It's now dead. I like to never come back here, viewers. We're searching all of this and taking anything that seems like it... Ooh, 127 loose nice cloth. That it could be decent. 127 black cloth. Plasma cores. All mid-level stuff. And if there is a secret in these rooms, we do not seem to be able to find it with a perception of 8. I won't take metal, but I'll take everything else from here. That was a 131 neural amplifier. One more check of this room. I was pretty sure there was like a barrel or a bag in this room, but I don't have the perception to see it. Now to get out of here. If we did not bring more cave hopper stakes, we would be trapped here. But we brought enough that now we can leap back over this again. I can't see myself ever coming back here again. No, hold on to these, Tim. Leave them at your house. There might be other times when you're glad to have an 11 agility. Now, how are we dealing with the strength requirement, you're wondering, for this area? We only have +2 strength at the moment, you are saying to yourself, I think. We have +1 strength thanks to Rat Hound Barbecue. We have +1 more strength thanks to the Rat Hound Regalia. But we do have a way to get some more strength. An adrenaline shot. Which we can't use? No! Is it +2? I'm a noob. I thought it was +3. So we still don't have the strength for this. That's embarrassing. I thought it was +3 strength when we use adrenaline, not +2. There is still a way to do this, but we will have to come back. The Power Fist will let me do this, but I sold the Power Fist, I think. I don't have it any longer, and I don't remember where I sold it. So this area will remain off limits to us at the moment, because we've been playing for close to an hour. Alright then. I really thought agility was... I thought the adrenaline shots were +3 strength. Oh well, they are not, obviously. Alright, well, we're done then here at the moment. This means we'll have to come back here yet again. If we want to search the rest of this place for more craftable components. I think maybe at the beginning of the next episode, we will be back in the Lost Vault yet again, and I will be doing, and I will have the Power Fist. I will have to rebuy it though. If I did indeed sell it, and I think I did sell it. So, we'll be... That's a bit embarrassing. There was another way to get more strength that I'm aware of. There is the lifting suit. It's not called that. That you can get off of the final boss, quote, quote. Not really a final boss, but a boss-like enemy. Who is in the... water ski dungeon. His suit, when powered, will grant you 3 strength, if I recall correctly. I will also, off-screen, go back to Foundry and deliver the... Oh, you know what? While we're here, why don't we end this episode with one more thing? We're right near Rail Crossing, so let's go to Rail Crossing. I guess I can check the merchants there to see if I sold the Power Fist to them. I don't think I did. And we can take a look at that pistol that we had upgraded. And the side beetles are not yet back here. I should realistically go up here and get all those other mushrooms, but we'll just... No. It's too much work. It's too far away. Rail Crossing, and I think we'll end up fighting another Siphoner? We do not. +1 more strength. Unbelievable. I really thought adrenaline gave us 3 strength. It's only 2 strength. I'm gonna forget that that's the limit it grants as well going forward. Okay. Alright, well, let's take a look at the pistol that we've purchased the upgrades for while we're here. First, we'll check with Travis. He wants all these blueprints, but I don't... I guess the shock bolt and the energy shield emitter we can sell him. Everything else I want to hold on to. Oh, he only buys 1 of them. For $10, not very much. Take care of Travis. I guess while we're here, we'll pay for the dudes and our escapades. Aye, you! Me? You! You owe me money! He pulls out a notebook, flips a page, and starts reading. You and dude had 13 bottles of brew, plus 4 bags of hardcore chips, and paid for none of it! Your eyes veer towards the stained menu on the counter. Mushroom brew, 10 charons. Core chips, 7 charons. Hardcore chips, 10 charons. That's 170 charons you owe me! You two snuck out when I wasn't looking, but now it's time to pay up! He closes the notebook and leans on the counter. But we drank our own brew. Which is against the rules, by the way. But I let it slide only because dude is, well, can be considered a pretty regular patron. And, you know, he promised he'd order more booze after you were done with what you had. And that's exactly what happened. Only you didn't pay your damn bill. So that's how you repay me for helping your state? No, that's... No. You don't do something like that. You don't use guilt as a weapon. We owe him money. Here you go. 170 Stygian coins. He counts the money and looks back at you after confirming that the amount is correct. It's good. We're good, you and I. But tell a dude I'll pour him some rat poison next time he tries to do something like this. Dig? Well, he half smiles. Is there anything you want? You're paying for everything on the spot, though. Do you know anything about the free drones? Yes, they're an anarchist group from North Underrail. I don't know how aware you are of what's been going on in the North in the past decade, but these folks see the Protectorate as an evil and oppressive entity, and basically seek to destroy it in any way they can. And recently they came here, not too long after the Protectorate. You know, to tell you the truth, most of us Southerners ain't all that crazy about the Protectorate in general, but openly going against them, like the anarchists are doing, is a bit suicidal if you ask me. There's going to be a lot of blood, friend. But doesn't take a genius to predict that, huh? Alright, barkeeper, what do you have? And nothing I'm interested in. Okay. I feel compelled to always pay the bill, since I know it's there. I'm going to check really quick here, just to make sure. I did not sell him the Power Fist. I did sell him the Dehumanizer, but that's not what we're looking for. Maybe I held on to it. It is +1 strength. Miles? Alright, it's done. He hands you the refurbished weapon. Hope you're happy. That was a lot of work. Had to go over all the internal parts, then find the right chemicals to treat them. And don't get me started on the external bits. He shakes his head, but still maintains a smile. Was a lot of fun. If you ever find another chunk of history like this, bring it in. About old world weapons, Miles. Okay, nope. I guess until he's working on another pistol, we can't... Oh, maybe he doesn't accept another one, a similar blueprint to what we had before? Okay, well... What does he have to trade? He does not have the Power Fist. We can sell him, though. Grounding for 50 bucks. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's take a look at the pistol, and then we'll call it a session. So, it was a level 8 pistol before. It's gained a 1000 durability. The damage, I believe, has increased. It now does 28 through 37. I want to say the burst precision has increased slightly, too. It's gained +1 burst shot, but I don't remember it having before. It might have always had that, though. It's an old... Okay. Not a bad weapon, honestly. I would view this as a late-game weapon. You could probably get through, especially with, like, expertise, probably get through deep caverns with this. Yeah, it's a decent weapon. I'm not going to spend more money on the other ones, though, unless we have nothing else to spend the money on. And at the moment, we have plenty of other stuff that requires our funds. In any case, thank you guys for watching. Hope it was entertaining. It was a bit embarrassing. And I will see you guys maybe in the next one. We'll pick up in the Lost Vault to fully explore that other section when I come back, if I can find a Power Fist. So thank you guys again for watching. Maybe I do have it in my wardrobe with all the other things. I'm babbling. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.